I'm happy to start. John, gutsy is the first thing that comes to mind after that performance and that win. How do you sort of sum it up?
We're competing for 40 minutes right now. What I would say is in this 5-game win streak, we've won in different ways. So I like how we just stay with it. It was very ugly for a lot of the game tonight, but then we had a great fourth quarter performance. We just needed to stay with the pace and the momentum of the game. I like the pace we're playing with. Sometimes you don't make shots, but I'll ride with these guys, and we had a brilliant fourth quarter.
The hustle plays and offensive rebounds and all of those sort of things. I mean, Kristian did a lot of it, Hiram Harris did a lot of it. Even Bryce, grabs an offensive rebound on the missed free throw at the end to sort of seal the game. All of those little things are now really starting to become so important for you.
Yeah, look, I talked to him after the game about the thing that I'm most proud about is when it's not pretty, we don't get down. Early on in the year when things weren't going our way, we let it bother us for a couple too many plays, where now we just move on to the next play and we keep ourselves in games, we hang around, and then, as you said, it's amazing how fortune turns when you play the right way.
John, are you happy to... Oh, sorry, keep going, Blackie. You're right, mate.
No. All right, just one more. I mean, the rebounding, it was a problem last season, and then earlier this season it was a little bit, but during this whole 5-game winning streak, you're dominating on the glass. What can you put it down to? It was a massive factor again tonight, especially the offensive rebounds. I mean, how important is that, and what's been key to it from your point of view?
Look, it's very contagious when you got Keanu, Doolittle, Hiram Harris. When Usher wants to get in there and compete on the glass, we have a nice dynamic. But then all of a sudden, Ty Webster gets in there, Bryce, Michael Harris. So everyone sees the effort and the urgency that we need to play with to win a game.
John, it must be satisfying to see that the guys are still hungry. Like I think you said a few weeks ago, yes, we might be playing better, but we can't stop now. And then you had that win on Thursday, but they've still come here and dug in so deep to get another one. Well, that must make you feel pretty good.
Never satisfied. We've lost 5 games, so our goal is a championship, but we're building. I still think we've got a lot of room to grow, but we can't disrespect how you get there. We've done a nice job over the last 3 or 4 weeks of doing that. The minute you relax, you'll get slapped in the face, and we'll be back to where we were.
What's the biggest thing that's changed? I know you talked about lots of little things, but is there something that you can look back on over the last month and go, yeah, that's 100% better?
What happens behind closed doors, and when I talk about that, it's like guys' work ethics. Although we weren't getting rewarded with wins early on, guys were working hard. And sometimes when you don't get rewarded in the win column, it's easy to let that go because you don't see the results you're looking for. So all I preached was you got to stay with it. And if you truly believe that you're doing the right things, it will turn around. And that's what's happened now. Obviously, we tweak with our lineups and our rotations and stuff like that. But look, you can see it doesn't matter who plays. They're coming in and they're playing with a great spirit and energy about themselves right now.
I mean, if that's cool. Kristian, you're 9 points down with less than 5 to go, and then the game changed. What changed on the court from your perspective at that moment?
I wouldn't say anything changed. I mean, it was a up and down game. They had got a lead, like you had mentioned, 9 points. But on our end, we didn't change anything on how we were playing. We were just able to come through, get stops when we needed to, and be able to execute on offense, be able to whittle down the lead. And then, just keep playing hard. Like I said, we had, the technical foul. But things like that, it's resiliency. It's big, like he said, it's our biggest thing that we've changed. Winning ugly has kind of become our motto. So no matter what the situation is or, whether we're up or down, we always, play hard.
So first half was ugly, and similar in the way you finished the first half though, like you charged home in that last 90 seconds. Do you feel like you're always in games now, regardless of the momentum or anything else that's happening?
Of course, we always feel like we're in the game. We always feel like we have a chance to win. No matter how much time is left or what the score is. As long as most of the time we hurt ourselves to give away the game, but we've been able to correct that these last couple games. And moving forward, been able to clutch up when we needed to, and been able to continue this win streak.
And personally, your final quarter was massive. Like, what were you focusing on going into that quarter, knowing what was needed for the team?
What was I focused on for myself?
For yourself, yeah.
I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about winning. Whatever that looks like. I was able to step up and hit some big shots, but I wasn't the only one. I hit the three on the wing, and then BC followed it up with another big three. We were able to make free throws down the end, so it was a collective effort to get this win.
John, you smiled when I mentioned the finish of the first half. Like, the way that they changed the momentum and gave you something to talk about probably at half time. How important was that last 90 seconds of the first half for the overall thought process for the rest of the game for them?
Look, the way I view our team and the players we have on our roster, I forget exactly how much time was left on that timeout. It was just under 2 minutes, and I just felt like there was 4 or 5 possessions left in the half. And if we approached those possessions in a positive manner, we were going to change or turn the tide of the momentum of that second quarter. So, as Kristian touched on, like we have a great mentality about how we approach certain phases of the game right now, and little things like that certainly help you gain momentum in a game that was really ugly.
Can you clarify what's happening with Corey Webster and his ankle? You said during the week he wasn't injured. He didn't play the other night, and now he's injured. When did he get hurt, or has he been carrying it?
Exactly what the injury is, you would have to ask our medical staff, because I'm not equipped to talk about that.
Are you equipped to give us any information about?
Yeah, he missed tonight's game because of an ankle injury, and we got a couple weeks off. I think we only played 3 games in the first 3 weekends when we come back from this break. So we want to be smart with Corey. As I told the media during the week, Corey Webster is going to have a moment or moments for this team to get us where we're trying to get to.
Can you tell us when the injury actually happened?
I don't know, because like when you've played 27 years like Corey has, injuries can come you get out of bed the wrong way.
Okay.
Any further questions? Okay.
Cheers.